Welcome to the Carabao Cup 4th round draw. AFC Fylde are in the bag and we're hoping to be drawn against somebody, a big team. Why not? Let's go home, away, whatever happens. In fact, we have been drawn against Watford. This is episode 66 of AFC Fylde, Still We Rise, and it's looking like it's going to be a cheeky little double episode as we see Chelsea play Arsenal in the 4th round League Cup draw. Lovely to see there. There's just been one game since you were last with us, so that was the disappointing 1-0 defeat against Stoke City. Nathan Collins right at the death after we had Shaul Shotton sent off, our West Brom loanee. He was suspended for the Carabao Cup 3rd round tie against Bristol City, who we've now defeated twice in the opening few weeks of the 22-23 season. Adam Rooney stashed away a penalty on 11 minutes. Jan Songo before half-time meant that Casey Palmer's goal was a mere consolation for the away side at the Globe Arena. Today's game is against Middlesbrough, and we are playing our usual first team now. David Ball starts up top with De Groot and Fiabima, our two loanees on the wings. Tom Walker is now central midfield alongside Cesc Fabregas. Aaron Lewis backing them up in defensive midfield. Now we've got Duxbury, Shotton, Jan Songo and Luke Burp at the back. Mitch Walker in goal. We are due to play Watford in the Carabao Cup as seen. Premier League side, Watford. That should be a good game at Vicarage Road. Of course, the favoured team of Sports Interactive Managing Director Miles Jacobson. So always good to play Watford. Competitions are still a Premier League side in the Still We Rise universe. Fylde have started well. We're not doing as badly as everybody thought we would. You can see we are 60th place. And only 15th. So this game actually shouldn't be much of a giant killing. Certainly not like the Stoke game. Stoke were actually one of the top sides, as were Forest when we played them earlier in the season. Couple of news items to deal with, as there always is just before a game. Fitness tests, none of those players are starting. We should be okay, although Fylde under 18s have suffered a bit of a defeat. So we have Tommy Elphick out, that's why Jan Songo is starting. Nathan Wood is out for Middlesbrough, who are the favourites. And again, I've got to sort out the goalkeeping position. I always forget that I can't include our regular number 2 because he is tied up with the other team. Let's just bring in Sheldon Green to sit on the bench. Can I do that? Take place of Adam Rooney. There we go. Always have to include with championship rules, and in fact, same in League 1 and League 2. Was there has to be an academy graduate on your bench. So we've gone for Sheldon Green mostly. Usually our backup goalkeeper fills that slot. He's obviously unavailable due to playing for one of the development sides earlier today. Apparently we're in a bad run of form. I don't know if you're aware there, journalist, but we did win our last game. There you go. Spenny the Penny giving the job to motivate the players. Unfortunately, not quite achieving that, as is his usual strategy. We're going to have a look very quickly at the Middlesbrough side. Tavernier, Arzani, yeah, they look a pretty decent, handy outfit. Surprising that they are down in 16th place, as what was a highlight has just disappeared. But I can tell you that Fylde have taken 2 shots on goal already. As Middlesbrough get a corner, and it's a great save by Mitch Walker in our goal. And there's another one cleared out to Arzani, the exciting Australian talent, and Tavernier just hits it over the bar. So Middlesbrough coming back at us here. Walker with the corner. It's a clearance upfield. Oh, Middlesbrough are on the counter with Tavernier. Goes through Lewis like he wasn't there, but a great recovery from the former Liverpool man, Fiabima, on loan. He'll go over to De Groot. He's going to come inside, and a great effort by him. Really good run. Not quite the finish to match at the end, but still a positive effort. As now, this is what's going to happen all season. Teams are going to enjoy the lion's share of possession against us. Ball over the top for Middlesbrough, cut out, and now Luke Burke goes forward. Cesc Fabregas on the ball, uses it well to find midfield partner Walker. Is he going to have an effort? He is, you know, but it's a save by Piers in the Boro goal. We are, of course, at the Globe Arena this season. Due to Mill Farm being renovated, a £3 million upgrade to add some new seats. We are sharing Morecambe's ground. I don't think I've ever been to the... I have been to the Globe Arena. I've been once to the Globe Arena, but only on the outside. I haven't actually been in. I've been past it on a walk. That's again good play by Duxbury, results in a chance on goal. It's quite an exciting start to the game as Paddy McNear blocks an effort. McNear in midfield for the Boro. As Luke Burke picks up a knock, that might explain his poor throw-in, to be honest. As now Middlesbrough recover the ball, back to goalkeeper Piers. Upfield, Fletcher with the good run, but it's a save by Mitch Walker. We are just going to have a quick look at Luke Burke. 67% condition. I wonder if he's going to improve. He has a little bit. Both him and Duxbury taking a bit of a knock in the first half. That takes a nosedive. We'll bring him off. As it stands, though, he's back up to 77%, which isn't too bad for him. McNair with another block as Preston are leading 3-1 against Derby. Here's Cesc Fabregas. Forward to Fiabima. Oh, great run. And the superb save by Pierce. We're knocking on the door here, folks. De Groot. He's going to go inside. Again. And there's the goal. David Ball puts the ball in the back of the net. Oh, I'm going to have to think of something else for that. De Groot, really good run here, down to the byline. Tests the keeper, and it comes out to David Ball to finish for just his second of the season. Rebound there, filed up to 13th as things stand, but there's a long old way to go. And as we have seen, Middlesbrough are a pretty dangerous side. Any side that's been around the Championship for quite a while now, I sort of think that they are a league above us, really. We're kind of just looking for 3 teams to be worse than us and to take our place down in the lower reaches. I'm just considering whether to take off one of our fullbacks. Duxbury's had a bit of a knock himself, and Burke is carrying an injury. I can only really take one off because I'm not confident about who I'd put out there. Shotton can play left back. The answer's both. We're going to freshen things up at the back. Whitmore on for Duxbury, and then we're just going to swap him inside for Shotton to play on the left. So, a bit of a tactical shift there. Replacement players on. Fabregas is down to 75% fitness. Asongo goes close. He's always a danger from the corners, always at set pieces. He does pretty well. Not on this occasion. Wonder if we're going to see more from Daniel Arzani, who I believe went to the World Cup with Australia. I think he did. I should know that, really. As we've just hit the hour mark and Fabregas has picked up a bit of a knock. This seems to be happening quite a lot. It's almost as if they want to kick Cesc off the pitch. We bring on the experienced Paul Gallagher, former Preston man, actually got a goal against his former side earlier in the season. As we've got a highlight here with Whitmore at the back. Big long ball over the top, but it's cut out well by the Middlesbrough defence. You have to recover the ball here with Fia Beamer. His cross going to come in. Walker recycles possession. Marsh at right back. Fia Beamer. No, loses it, but he's recovered. And it's a great save by Pierce. Really good save there. And it's another corner. Gallagher now whips it in. And it's cleared upfield. Masterson. But Tom Walker putting a shift in to get back there and defend his goal. Walker, Gallagher and Fabregas will really sort of rotate for the starting positions in midfield, if we're honest. Nick Horton is very much the fourth man in a four-man list for those central midfield spots. It's a shame because he's been such a good player for us for the last 2 seasons. And there's the goal. Is it a goal? Risa? No, he's offside. I always expect a team like Middlesbrough. Oh, it's narrowly, isn't it? We've got away with one there, haven't we? In fact, let's just remind the players just to concentrate. As I say that, we've got the ball with Marsh at right back. Walker, Gallagher, really good players on the ball here. It's going to go out wide. No, it's not. It's infield. And ball. Did he cut the ball back? I think our striker David cut the ball back for Gallagher to finish off. And we are leading against Middlesbrough 2-1. Did he cut it back? No, he had the effort. And it deflected off the goalkeeper. Clattered off Tavernier into the path of Paul Gallagher. And he simply does not miss from there. Amazing. 2-0 we lead against Middlesbrough. This will help our points tally. I'm told that 50 points is the average. It's sort of 34 in the Premiership to enable promotion. Enable survival of relegation is what I was saying. Whether that is still true or not, I'm not entirely confident. But the more points we can get on the board, the better as far as I'm concerned. And it's a big win for us. The team, they were excellent. Spenny the Penny, our assistant there. Absolutely spot on, my friend. That has taken us, hopefully, up the table a little bit. And given us just our second win of the season. Which means that now we've got 2 wins, 3 draws and 1 loss. Although we are counting the walking wounded only for 2 and 3 days respectively. David Ball doing well with an assist. Not sure it was an assist. And the goal. That has left us in, well, not the top 11 is what I was going to say. 12th place. Which is quite a distance now. We're on 9 points. Blackpool have now picked up 2 points. Must have had 2 draws in the last 2 games. So we are 7 points clear of our local rivals. We're going to take a short break and then we'll be back for the second game of the episode. We are going to be playing Millwall at home. We're going to play Millwall. Let's see how that one goes. Back soon. Welcome back. In the second part of today's episode, the Coasters will host Millwall, managed by Chris Wilder, at the Globe Arena. I'm going to go straight into the team sheet for today's game. which is, the changes are Jovan Malcolm and Giovanni Dos Santos. They're coming in. Fiyabima and our left winger, De Groot, are both on international duty. Alex Whitmore also comes into defence in place of Jan Songo. As you can see, Nick Horton is also injured at the minute. He will be out for, probably another 2 weeks, really. I'm going to go straight into it. It's a shorter, just a reduced schedule in the Championship. Aston Villa play Middlesbrough, Barnsley play Reading, and then ourselves, we host Millwall. I'm a big fan of Chris Wilder. I think everybody is in football. He's a proper, honest football bloke and really fits well with Sheffield United. Obviously, in the Still We Rise universe, he's left United and has joined Millwall, probably another club that suit him down to the ground. Very honest, hard-working, putting in a tackle. I can see those being an absolute staple of a Chris Wilder team. As we get underway at Globe Arena, our temporary home, I see that I think it's Adam Pearce is in defence of Millwall. He was actually offered to us in the off-season and we turned him down on the basis that we already had 4 decent centre-halves. Despite, as it would appear, we have let Bradshaw through on goal. And it's Mitch Walker needed to make the save, our goalkeeper, as Barnsley take the lead against Reading. Was very interesting this week. There was a news feature posted regarding the amount of wages that are being spent in the Championship. We are paying, we were at the bottom of the table, obviously. 105k a week is what we are paying our players. Aston Villa, who came down from the Premier League last season, they are paying 850k a week. Quite a sizable difference between two clubs just in the same league, and really does show you what a difference that Premier League money can make. Started the Still We Rise save, obviously down in the fourth tier, National League. We have fought our way up, clawed into the Championship, and now it is getting very difficult. These are big sides. You know, Millwall, just like Middlesbrough, have been in the Championship for a long time. They have some very good players. The likes of Ekkelenkamp, I think he's fantastic. Dembele there as well. Tom Bradshaw, as we've seen already, can be a danger. But there's been a lack of highlights in the first half. As Spenny the Penny wants to encourage the players, I'm going to let him do that. Just going to check out who's on a booking, because it always concerns me just a little bit. Ball up front hasn't really done much. I'm going to give him until the hour though, before we consider substituting our new signing from Wellington Phoenix in the A-League. A lot of players booked though, 6 all told. 4 for ourselves and 2 for Millwall, so does seem to be a bit of a scrappy affair. And I think if we can get a bit of quality, maybe Dos Santos on the ball a little bit more, then we might have an opportunity here. But it's Ekkelenkamp dispossessed. Fabregas now shoots it wide to Jovan Malcolm. His ball at the back post, and there is Dos Santos. Just as I was saying, can we get him on the ball more? Or Giovanni, the man who last appeared in England in 2012 for Tottenham, the former LA Galaxy Mexican international of over 100 caps, beat Etheridge at his near post. A surprise there. He did take it early, and that sort of put the goalkeeper off a little bit. No Shantaman offside. Etheridge, I'm actually quite a fan of. He played well when Cardiff got up into the Premier League. I think he's a pretty good goalkeeper. So disappointing for him. Great for us to see a goal go past him, and unexpected as well, in front of 6,150 fans at Morecambe's Globe Arena. Another save by Etheridge. Yeah, I do think he's a very good player. He's a type of guy, had it not been for Mitch Walker, that we could have looked at. That sort of player. Walker's one that we've been tracking though ever since day one of this save, and as soon as he became available, it was a bit of a no-brainer to finally get him in. Just going to make a change in terms of strikers. David Ball coming off and Adam Rooney coming on. Connor Mahoney has picked up a knock for Millwall. He's currently playing in the centre of in an attacking midfield position. As Whitmore to Burke, inside to Tom Walker. Great run by him. Duxbury now gets a shot off, but it was tame. Etheridge with a good stop there, and a goal kick out. It's gone all the way back to Alex Whitmore. Jovan Malcolm on the left. Good play by Jovan. The strike is just not good enough. There's a corner. Cesc Fabregas in an AFC Fylde shirt. Adam Lewis loses possession. You expect a bit more from him there. And look at Millwall flood forward. Scott Duxbury with a good tackle in his own box. Had to stay on his feet there, because I think had he gone down, that would have invited the Millwall forward to do the same. It does look a very even game now. 11 shots by ourselves, 9 for Millwall. This is on a bit of a tightrope, as Tom Walker has the ball. And he's lost it. You can't do that, Tom. We're not in the National League anymore, son. It's a corner to Millwall. 86 minutes on the clock. And Mitch Walker makes an important save there. I think they'll just take up a bit of time by bringing on a substitute. I think we'll bring on Jan Songo. We'll also give, in fact we're not doing that now. I was about to say, I was going to bring on Sheldon Green for one of the wingers, but why do that when we can chew up a few more minutes in a second? Let's do that. I think we'll give Dos Santos. No, we won't. It's going to be Jovan Malcolm, just because his conditioning and his match sharpness were not brilliant going into the game. So we've chewed up a few more minutes, but here's a highlight, and there's always the chance that it could go the other way. Songo with the ball. He's out wide to Burke. Cross in, and it's Cesc Fabregas with his first goal of the season, assisted by Adam Rooney. Cesc Fabregas for AFC Fylde. The sentences that you say in games like this. Burke with a really good cross to the back post. Front post. Rooney diverts the ball back. And there is the Spanish international, the former Arsenal and Barcelona favourite, to cap things off. A 2-0 win, a clean sheet against Millwall. And we've got 3 points in the bag. That was important for us. Really good play by the players. I mean, we should not be doing this well in the Championship. Some of these players, the likes of Jovan Malcolm and Luke Burke, have been with us since the National League. And I'm not that good as a football manager researcher. I don't think I've made their stats brilliant. I think a lot of it's done down to coaching, opportunities, and the amount of games that they have played. Fylde now sit 9th in Sky Bet Championship, with Crystal Palace leading the way. Aston Villa second, they got their win over Middlesbrough 1-0. Barnsley with a 1-0 win as well, that's left them in 13th. Down at the bottom, still the likes of Blackpool, MK Dons, but Preston have given themselves a bit of breathing room. Thank you for joining me today for this very special double episode, our first in the Championship. We won't be doing this a lot, let me tell you that for a start. Now, the plan was, here we go, the plan was to play the next game as Crystal Palace, which is quite a way away in October. It's going to be basically all of September and half of October. I think we're still going to do that because I think it's important to start getting games under our belt here. We do have a bit of a timeline. I always said that this series was going to end at episode 74. So we've got about 8 to go, and they are all pretty much accounted for against some big sides. I want to play Palace on YouTube, Villa, Swansea, Norwich and Blackburn. we then finish things off. Episode 74, come hell or high water, will be this fixture at Globe Arena against Blackpool, our last game of the Sky Bet Championship. Thank you for joining me today, and I will see you later on this week.